Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the next episode of Cowboys Huddle with Foots the King. What's up, man?
Yo, Joe, you got me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, hear you loud and clear, man. What's the word, man?
Joe, I got my cap on. I'm in cap mode early, baby.
Heck yeah, man. Man, so let's get into this, man. Ryan Switzer, what is up with this guy, man?
Dude, well, we just said we just gonna turn on the recorder and get it started.
Yeah.
Man, my thing is just like, I don't know when these guys are gonna start practicing. Did he practice today, Joe?
I didn't check the practice report today. I don't know.
Like, to me, these guys need to be practicing. They need to be out here making plays. They need to be out here getting live game reps. Switzer, Lewis, Cheeto. Now, the Cheeto thing, I think if they had to play the Giants tomorrow, Cheeto would play. But you got to see Lewis do it. You got to see Switzer actually get tackled, hold on to the ball. Like, it's not just going to be some easy rollout treatment. Or maybe it is. Maybe they know something I don't know. But you want to see these guys, you know what I mean, get reps, Joe.
Yeah, they got to get reps. Yeah. No reps. We don't know. It's just all conjecture, man. I was talking about this just in my other video. We're kind of thinking in our head, this is how these guys are going to play out, but they haven't seen an NFL game yet, so.
They haven't, Joe.
Yeah, man. What about the hot topic of the weekend here? Cooper Rush looks real good, man. This guy looks the part. What's your thoughts on Cooper?
Well, obviously, Joe, and I got my notes, but I went over it so many times. So he had a good passer rating. I think I don't think he may have incompleted like one pass.
Yeah, one pass, 8 for 9.
That's pretty good, Joe.
Yeah.
And obviously the preseason game, so obviously Dak looks sharp as well, and we've hit on that. I saw you hit on that on your channel. I hit on it on mine. So now it's the backup position. Of course, national media wants to bring in Colin Kaepernick, and that's not going to happen. So Cowboys fans, let me come close to the camera. Colin Kaepernick will not be on the Dallas Cowboys. Get it, got it, good. Now, what could happen is in these next 2 preseason games, the Cowboys could say, we giving Cooper's our guy. And to me, it makes sense because he's an older rookie. Played 4 years in the MEAC.
Yep.
Threw for a bunch of yards. Didn't win a bunch of games, but I'm probably guessing that's because his team just wasn't that great. You look at him, footwork good. He doesn't have like a super alive big arm, but he'll get it there. Throws with anticipation. He's like what you would want Kellen Moore to be. He's just a better version of it, and he's just taller and a little bigger. Kellen Moore's too small. Period.
Yeah, his size limitations, and he's not very accurate. He leads the receivers out of bounds instead of keeping it inbounds. I don't like that about his game. I think it's time. And he's on a 1-year deal, so what are you going to do, bring him back again and have this conversation again and maybe not have a Cooper Rush option? They need to think smart about this and think about now and the future and go ahead and keep Cooper Rush.
I agree, Joe. Like, you just got to – I know they want to be validated for Kellen Moore, but it's just not realistic at this point.
Yeah.
It's not.
Now, let's talk about something here. Let's talk about this realistic thing here. The Smith brothers. What are your thoughts on the Smith brothers, man? Each one of these guys. What's your thoughts?
Rod played with power. Ran the ball great. Exceptional. Finished runs. Showed agility. Showed vision. Just played well. Rod Smith played well. And, of course, the monkey in the room, Jalen. Jalen, just to get that tackle was so good for his confidence. Even to make mistakes is good.
Yeah.
Because now he has something he can build on, he can grow. So Jalen, week 10, will be way better than now. Exactly. But the fact he's out there, he's learning, he'll probably be used early on as a maybe special teams guy and just like a Like, I don't think he'll be your starter day one.
Yeah.
But what'll happen is he'll get eased in. He'll make more plays. Like, it'll be hard to keep this guy on the bench. Injuries will happen because they happen, and Jalen will be ready to go. So those are the Smith brothers for me, Joe. What you think about them? Like, I know Jalen's your guy, so I'm interested in your opinion.
Yeah, Rod Smith, man. I mean, just going off what you said, he just looks good, man. Runs hard, and man, I think he has everything you want in a running back. He'll make the block, can catch the toss. I mean, he can catch the pass. He can run with physical run style, and these DBs don't want any of that. So he kind of fits what the Cowboys want to do with Zeke, run with power and hit the guy. And Rod Smith, he does that. He's not going to go down with an arm tackle. More than one guy's going to have to bring this guy down.
I agree.
Yeah, man. And Jalen Smith, obviously, he's like, man, like you said, it was good to see him on the field. And, they just keep bringing him along little by little. I don't think even, like you said, opening game, he's probably not starting out there. It's probably going to be Hitchens. But yeah, man, good things for the Smith brothers. It's looking good. The stock is on the rise for both these guys.
Right. I agree. I completely agree.
What's your comfort level right now at the left guard position? Should they go ahead and name somebody or continue to let people battle it out? How do you feel on it right now?
To me, Joe, Cooper played good. He didn't play great because he's not great.
Yeah.
So, like, I think that's what people got to understand, too. Yo, whoever we get, like, whoever is in there, they're not going to be as good as Ron Leary. I can tell you that now. So, they're not going to play with the power he plays with. And his pass blocking fits they were decent, but they're not going to be as good as Ron Leary, whoever it is. But, Jonathan Cooper looked adequate. Is that him playing next to Tyron Smith? Is it the Colts' defensive line stinks? Probably. But for this game, he looked adequate. Now, he won't really get that much of a test against the Raiders. Their D-line is okay. But week one, he'll get a hell of a test against the Giants. But even like we were just talking, like, it's going to be fun, Joe. It's going to be fun moving forward and just seeing how they go about it. But to answer your question, I think Cooper is our guy. Like, that's what it's going to end up being, because you want Chaz to be your swing tackle if Tyron can't go, or if Lyle stinks all of a sudden, or if somebody gets hurt. Remember, Lyle had an injury last year, so you just want Tyron to be you want to keep Chaz Green as your number 6, like your 6th man off the bench.
Yeah, I agree, man. So, do you feel that if it is Cooper, he's more of a bridge player? Hopefully, they can hold it down until the draft, and then we draft a guy. You think Cooper's just a short-term guy?
Yeah, I could definitely see us in like the second round getting a guard. Definitely.
Yeah.
Like, people may think that'll be overkill. I don't care. Especially seeing how good Dez still looks. I was like, maybe we got to draft Dez's replacement, but Dez, that's it. If you want to talk about somebody who's, looks fresh. Did Dez look like he lost weight to you?
He looks freaking cut, dude. Like, he looks leaner. He looks, but more muscular. I mean, he looks like he's ready to go to town on people. And he already's been showing a little bit of that, and it looks killer.
Yeah, I agree. Like, Dez looks, wow.
He is fully locked in, man. He's going to be exciting. I don't know. I just have a feeling. You have a feeling that he's going to be better than 2014. And that is scary news, but good for us.
Dude, just looking at him running around, breaking that tackle, you're like, holy crap, Dez still has it.
Yeah.
So, I was one of those guys that's like, was I doubting Dez? No. But I'm also just like, last year he was kind of injured, lagging along. I think in Dez's mind, he's like, yo, I'm not going to get left behind. I want to be a part of this, like part of the reason.
Yeah.
Like, I'm watching the highlight now. He looks leaner. He looks like he's lost weight. Dez looks like he's lost like 5 pounds.
Yeah.
And I'm very keen eye on that. So I know we went off in that tangent because we were talking about left guard, but just,
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, no doubt, man. Good topic to bring up, man. One of our top star players on the team. So man, it's good to talk about these guys. Sometimes people talk too much about them, but then sometimes we forget about them because they're just so good, you know. So
Yeah, I do.
we'll see, man. So just real quickly, man. Let's do some quick hits on what we want to see here for the Raiders game. Just some quick hits. What do you think, man? What do you want to see?
Dak sharp. Raiders defense isn't great. I want to see Zeke. I don't know how everybody else feels, but I want to see Zeke. We still got a long ways to go before the official, like, what's going to happen with his suspension, but play him. He's a football player. I want to see these young kids. I want to see Ryan Switzer get looks. I want to see Cheeto play. I want to see if Jordan Lewis can do something. I want to see X Woods back out there. I know they're being ginger with him, and I get that. But okay, it's time to go. The Giants will be here. And I know tonight Odell may have suffered that injury. It's in the preseason game. This will air tomorrow. Tuesday, right, Joe? This will air Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
So that'll be the talk of tomorrow, Odell's injury. But nonetheless, the Giants are coming. Thank God for their O-line, and they suck so bad. But so anyway, Joe, just quick hits. Again, Cooper's improvement. Both Cooper can Rush continue to build on what he's done, and can Jonathan Cooper play well again too? So, and Taco, let's see if Taco can get home, and then it'll be a good test for our defense, our starting defense, because the Raiders move the ball well.
Yes, good points, man. I want to see how Lyle handles Khalil Mack or Tyron Smith. How does he look? That's gonna be something. Let's keep an eye on that there. That'll be cool. But yeah, man, how do they do here against a top? They're one of the better offenses in the league. Wouldn't you say the Raiders right now?
Oh yeah, they're top 5.
Yeah, it'll be a good test, like you said. I wonder if Orlando Scandrick's gonna play. Speaking of him, are you concerned about his durability? Like, it seems like he, continues to have just little issues here and there. But what's your feeling on Scandrick? How many games do you think he puts in this year?
Dude, I'm getting concerned about all of their durability, Joe.
That's no lie. What is going on?
Just being honest, Joe. Like, I'm getting, you know what I mean? I'm getting concerned about all of their durability. Because now it's season time, and now they're getting, like, you're bruised up and you're feeling away before the season. You know what I mean? I don't like it.
It's too long, man. Preseason, it seems like we've been in preseason for like 2 months in a row or something. It's crazy.
It's so long, yo.
Yeah, they need to really consider cutting that down. But, yeah, man. Cooper Rush, let's see how he looks. Supposedly he was getting reps with the second team. So is there some... Can it happen? Can Cooper actually make this happen?
He did get reps.
Yeah, he got some reps here with the second team. So
was this today, Joe?
Yeah, today.
Joe with the breaking news.
Breaking news. We're getting our wish. No, I'm just kidding.
No, really.
Yeah.
I think he'll be fine. Like, hearing him talk, he didn't look rattled. Like, he just looks sharp. And you know what I like about him? He's not doing things that are like outside of him. He's playing within himself. Joe, and I think he'll be fine. Yeah. I think him and Dak, and you know what's crazy? I love that while he's not competition for Dak, he's competition for Dak. Because that's the thing the Cowboys missed. Exactly. All of those Tony Romo years was a good backup that could just always kind of keep you, like Matt Hasselbeck and Brett Favre, just always like keep you on your P's and Q's, if that makes sense.
No, it's exactly right.
What do you think?
Man, you hit it right on the head. It's what it is. Romo never had a guy there. They try to bring in a McGee, 4th-round guy. Dustin Vaughn, none of these guys had a shot at anything. But no competition, like you said. At least have something there, like, this guy, he can play,
Yeah.
He's not worried about Kellen Moore.
Right.
I don't think anybody would, man. He's just not that good, man.
He's not. No, he's not. And not.
Yeah, if you want to go 5-11 or 6-10, he might be the choice, but we want to win. Cooper Rush gives us a better chance, man. But, yeah, a couple of those topics there. Let's hit a few Q&As here real quick. D Book, he's got a good question here for us.
Boot.
D Book, this is a really good one. Okay, which position group do you have more faith in? The backup running backs while Zeke is gone, or the defensive line until Demontre Moore and David Irvin are back?
Ding, 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 ding. Yo, that is a great question. That's an awesome question. I'm going to go with the backup running backs just because they'll have help from the D-line. I mean, from the O-line. I think the O-line is our best, position group on the team. It's between them and, wide receiver for me. I wanted to say secondary, but I don't think that our young secondary is quite there yet. And then our linebackers, we're pretty solid all the way across the board now that I think about it, but I'm going to go with our running backs. What about you, Joe?
Yeah,
That's a great question.
Yeah, that is a good question, man. I got to go with running backs as well. I have more faith in them. Defensive line, they're going to be hurting, man, with Demontre Moore and Irving. Demontre Moore's been active in the preseason, getting sacks, making stops in the backfield. He's looking good, Definitely looking the part. They're going to miss that. So, and David Irving, yeah, they're gonna be kind of hurting here, I think, a little bit.
Agreed, Joe.
All right, we got another question here from one of our regulars. Izzy, what's up, man?
Izzy, what's up, Izzy? Thank you for always dropping the questions, bro. I would love to meet you one day just so I know we can have some good convo.
No doubt. He's got this one here. He says, with Brady, Rodgers, and Flacco being near the end of their careers, which teams will be on the uprise?
Dallas.
Yeah.
Seattle always be in it because Russell and Pete Carroll's a great coach. So Seattle, New England will be in it again. New England, as long as that's how these great organizations are born, right? So you had Pittsburgh, and they kept things in house back in the day, and so it's the same principle. I forget who their long tenured coach was. Like the Steelers, excuse me, they've only had 3 coaches ever. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I know it's Bill Cowher. I think it's Chuck, the other one. I'm drawing a blank. But nonetheless, and that's the same thing with, once a franchise is on the uptick and they have their quarterback, they'll be good. The Raiders will be good. Russell Wilson in Seattle will be good. Dallas will be fine. And so those are the teams that you can always look towards for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good question. I would have to say just take a look at some of the younger guys in the league right now. So for me, I'm going to go with the Raiders with Derek Carr.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott with the Cowboys. I mean, he's in there. And then some other teams, maybe depending on how they do here in the next season or two. But Deshaun Watson with Houston, he's looking pretty good in the preseason here. But of course they'll have to unseat Savage. But maybe him. Jared Goff looking good here in the preseason. Maybe with that new offense they got over here, he might look better here. But I mean, it's hard to really say. But those are my guys.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Okay, I got another one here. This one here, this is from Zach Delliott. He goes, do you think Ronnie Hillman makes the team?
No.
I don't either.
I don't think there's a niche. I mean, we try. Dallas also has to just evaluate what their plans and everything. We try to do the Dunbar thing. It's just not. It's not enough touches to go around. Give that pass to Dez. Give that run to Z. I even give it to Jason Witten. I mean, it's just not enough to go around. Period.
Yeah, I totally agree, man. There isn't. You gotta have your best players out there. And Ronnie Hillman just hasn't looked good at all, and he's been here a while, so that can't be an excuse anymore. It just he looks awful out there. What's he doing?
No, you're right, man.
But okay, let's go into another segment here. This is gonna put you to the challenge. Are you ready for it?
Joe, you see I got my cap on, bro. I'm not playing.
It's all business here. All right, so this segment's called Who's Better? All right, I'm going to give you two players' names, and you tell me who's the better player. You ready?
Let's roll.
All right, who's better, Jeff Swaim or Rico Gathers?
Ah, more solid and more sure. Swain. Better upside. Rico. Not even close. So I changed it. I know a little bit, but Rico.
Rico, okay.
Yes.
Very good, man. For me, just real quick, I'm going to have to say Jeff Swaim just right now because he's played in games, he'll be in games. Rico Gathers, we're still wondering if he'll even be active. But Jeff Swaim, but barely, okay?
Okay, we disagree.
Yeah. And then the next one here, Taco Charlton or Charles Tapper? Who's better?
Woo! Man, Taco.
Yeah,
People gonna start.
Charles Tapper. He hasn't shown anything, man. Yeah, he's got the quick first step, but that's it. He hasn't been showing anything, you know. Like he's got the first quick step. Is that all he's got? Like, come on,
Yeah,
Tapper, you gotta show me something, man. Like he's not getting it done for me. Like I don't know. I think we'll see.
dude, Taco looks solid.
Yeah, Taco looks solid, man. All right, my next group here. Who's better, Anthony Hitchens or Damian Wilson?
Woo! You bringing rapid fire, Joe.
And these will make you think, man. I love these questions, don't you?
No, you got me, man. Joe, I hate you for this one. Right now, Anthony Hitchens. Upside again, Damian Wilson. Dude, Damian Wilson's good, man.
Yeah, man, he does. He's a missile out there. I like him. But yeah, I'm exactly on this page with you. Anthony Hitchens, he's a pretty adequate, pretty good middle linebacker. Has some health, gets dinged up here and there. Damian Wilson, the up and comer. We'll see, man. But right now, same deal as you, man. Hitchens. I got a doozy for you for the last one right here. Are you ready for this one?
Do it, dude.
Who's the better player, Dak Prescott or Ezekiel Elliott?
Oh, this isn't a doozy. I get into this argument all the time. As good as Dak is at their position, you just like right now. It's a true argument. Who's the best running back in football? It's you could really say it's Zeke, but when it comes to quarterback, as good as Dak is, he's not the best quarterback in football. Like, you could probably name 5 guys better. You can't name 5 running backs better than Zeke. And that's not a knock. Yo, that's not a knock at all. What's good? What's up, bro?
How was it?
It was good. First kill.
Okay.
Yeah. That's my boy. He just came. We was talking about some music, Joe. That's not a knock on. You could probably edit that, Joe.
That was a knock.
All right, exactly. Sorry, guys. That's real. Listen, all you guys watching Cowboys Huddle, that's real life. Cause one of my roommates, he's a musician, so he was talking to me about some music stuff. But that's not a knock on Dak. But you cannot name 5 running backs better than Ezekiel Elliott in football. You probably can't name one. I'm an Ezekiel Elliott stan. I remember when he was Joe. I don't know if you remember that Alabama-Ohio State game. Remember how good that Alabama defense was?
Yeah, I remember that.
And
game.
you just saw this. You saw this kid. He had the crop top, and he's literally running away from like just all first-round picks. He's running away from them, Joe.
Yeah.
Remember that when he had like 230 yards?
Yeah, man, he had a crazy good career, man. It's like when I first became familiar with the name, I was like, man, who is this guy, man? Because you would catch some highlights, and then you would watch more highlights. You're like, man, this guy here. And then when you saw him with Alabama, you're like, yeah, that's the guy this guy's legit, man.
Yeah, what about you, Joe? Let me get your answer.
Yeah, if we're talking about the best player, I'm going with Zeke as well. I know how important the quarterback position is here, but we're not really talking about that. We're asking, the question is, who's the better player? So for me, it's Ezekiel as well. He's top tier already. in the NFL, man. He's like, I mean, he was being considered for the MVP at one point, I remember. So, I mean, this guy's a big, serious weapon. Game changer.
Definitely.
But yeah, man, that's all the topics that I have here. Do you have a miscellaneous topic or anything else you want to cover, Foots?
Joe. Oh, okay. So we doing Miss. Let's do Miss, Joe.
All right.
Because I mean, at this point, Joe, I'm ready for the season now. I know So, Joe, I want to do a big 53-man roster show. We probably need to tape that on a Sunday so we can take our time and just, like, go through every position, all the depth. Yeah. So you guys watching this one, send us questions about your roster because this is going to be a tough cut. Woo!
Yeah.
I would not want to be the Cowboys this year because somebody good is going to go.
That's right. That's the thing, man. This team is starting to get stacked. And we're going to start having to let good players walk. You're exactly right, Foots. And that's a good sign, man. That's a good sign for Will McClay, the scouting department, GM, Stephen Jones, Jerry. It's a good indicator that they're doing good things on that side of the ball, man.
No, yeah. 100%. So, my miscellaneous, Joe, when you order a taco, stuffed hard shell or corn tortilla?
Yeah, not corn tortilla, a soft corn tortilla, fried a little bit, with oil. It can be pretty unhealthy, but man, I still take it. I still take it over the crunchy one, man. Sometimes those crunchy ones, they dig into you, man. Like you bite into it and like it'll cut your gums and crap. I mean, they're good, but it's not for me.
That corn tortilla is more authentic, just being honest.
No, it is, man. That's the way to go, man. You could put you some cilantro in there, some avocado. You're in business.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. That's a good one, Joe.
Heck yeah, man. That was a good one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We do appreciate all you guys tuning in to Cowboys Huddle on a regular basis.
Thank you.
And everybody that puts their questions in, we appreciate you guys. Make sure to put in some questions for the next one, and we'll definitely catch them for that episode. But quick shout out to all you guys out there. You have any shout outs, Foots?
Man, shout out to you, Joe. So, Joe, you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
So, just so you guys know, Joe does all the editing. He's amazing at that. So just check his channel out. Check out all the Cowboys YouTubers channels. And it's like just find dope content on YouTube and just support it. I'm telling you, man, I'm actually spending more time on YouTube than I do watch TV. Just because I find good content and I find people doing well. So I just want to support them. If they have a donate button, donate to their channel so they could kind of grow and get bigger and touch more people. So just shout out to you all watching.
All right, man. Well, that's going to cut it for this episode. We'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace.
Peace.